Happy Monday, everybody! Today we're going to learn about composite volume, doing what we call a castle project. And if you notice the castle in front of you, the way it is constructed, that we've got different towers and buildings contained within our castle. And you'll notice here that this particular tower back here and these other towers here and here are all shaped like cylinders around. They're cylindrical. And you'll notice that the tops of all of these towers are shaped like cones. And then in between each of these towers, holding these towers together, are other smaller cube-shaped towers and rectangular shaped walls and towers. Okay? So what we're going to do is take what we learned about volume last week, combine it with what you learned about volume last year, and put it together to find out the volume of an entire castle. Okay, so here is the castle we're going to be using for our volume project. You'll notice here that each shape has got its own number to it. So here's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then you'll also notice I attached along with this a sheet called volume formulas. So all the formulas that you learned last week, as well as 2 of them that you learned last year, the rectangular, solid, and the cube. And we've used these formulas earlier in the year, so you should be familiar with them. That's what you're going to use to find the total volume of this castle. So this is not going to be due today. The entire completed project will be due Wednesday, and Friday you will have a quiz, and your quiz will be over all of these volume formula. Okay, so let's go to our project and begin. If we go to the next slide, it's telling us to find the composite volumes for the various towers of the castle by combining tables, then find the total volume for the entire castle. All right, this is very important over here on the right-hand side, round to the whole number. Okay, so let's start with the volume of shape number 1. I will do the first one for you, and then you should be able to do others on your own. Okay, so shape number 1 we see here has a radius of 8 and a height of 10. So what we're going to do then is we're going to say, once my Canvas board comes up, we're going to say volume equals pi r squared times the height, because we're a cylinder. So the volume is going to equal 3.14. Now I had a radius of 8, so it's going to be 8 squared. And then my height was 10. So when I come over here to my calculator, I'll type in 3.14 times 8 squared times 10. And that equals 2009.6, but since we're rounding to the whole number, that number is going to be 2010. So my volume here equals 2010. So then I come over here to my table. Shape number 1, I enter 2010. Okay, now for shape number 2. Shape number 2 is a cylinder as well, and it has a radius of 10 and a height of 50. So what I'm going to do then is again, volume equals pi r squared times the height. So 3.14. So this time my radius was 10. So we'll say times 10 squared. And then times my height, which was d. So that comes out to 15,700. So I come over here back to my slides, and I'm going to enter right here 15,700. So shape 1 plus shape 2 equals the composite volume of tower 1. 15,700 plus 2,010 equals 17,710. So down here I type 17,710. That's the composite volume of tower number 1. So I just found the volume shapes that make up tower number 1. I add them together, and that gives me the composite volume for tower 1. Then I'll come over here to where it says tower number 1 in this total table, and I'll type 17,710 because this is the table that I'm going to enter all of my values in, my total castle volume. Okay, so find the volume, add them together, gives you your composite volume, and then add all your composite volumes to get the total castle volume. So again, this is due Wednesday. I would recommend you follow the work schedule I outlined for you on Google Classroom. That way you organize and manage your work in an appropriate fashion, and you're not overwhelmed come Wednesday when it's due. And on Friday, you will have an assessment on Discovery Ed that will go over all of these formulas that you used for this week. All right. Meet me through Google Classroom or meet me on Google Meet if you have any questions. Have a great day.